Jersey landlord is under arrest tonight, accused of cutting deals with tenants. Police say his form of payment was not cash, check, or money order, but sex.
Joseph Centani is accused of targeting over a dozen struggling tenants facing eviction. In exchange for a rent reprieve, prosecutors say he demanded sexual favors. News 4's Brian Thompson is live in Elizabeth with the disturbing details for us. Brian.
Yeah, Chuck, and his attorney says Centani will plead not guilty when he has a detention hearing come Wednesday morning, but the prosecutor here will seek to keep him in jail until trial, calling him a danger to this community. A New Jersey landlord arrested. Prosecutors say 73-year-old Joseph Centani was offering up rent breaks or even threatening eviction in exchange for sex.
You have two victims who've come forward with allegations that this occurred during the COVID-19 pandemic when concerns over housing security were heightened. So really, I characterize them as truly predatory in nature.
Centani owns hundreds of units in 18 apartment buildings across Elizabeth. Prosecutors say this forced sex for rent happened over several years in boiler rooms and laundry rooms and even a model apartment. But the investigation only started when a tenant approached Elizabeth police. Why so long?
It is embarrassing to, one, admit the financial circumstances that you were in, and it is even more so to admit that someone preyed upon that vulnerability.
Detectives believe there are more victims or even witnesses in these buildings and are urging them to come forward. But one resident we talked with was surprised by the charges. Have you heard of anything like that around here?
No, I ain't been here. This is the first time we're hearing this.
The prosecutor is accusing Centani of wanting power over his selected victims as much as sex.
Think about the control that you are having over someone else and the power that you have over someone else when you can get them to do what it is that you desire when it is against their will. Now, these charges, the second-degree ones, carry terms in prison of 5 to 10 years if convicted. And the prosecutor says she will seek to have this 73-year-old landlord, or hints that she will anyway, serve consecutive terms, not concurrent. Live in Elizabeth, Brian Thompson, News 4 New York.